Hello everybody, it's Mark from Donny Mott Leisure Kingdom. Thank you for joining me today here at the showground at Donny Mott Leisure in Hilton. So today we have for you a 2021 Elddis Classique CV20. Before we start, I'm just going to apologise that we can't actually open the rear barn doors on this van because it's got a scooter carrier fitted at present. If you want to keep it, keep it. If you don't, take it off. And that's it. So I'm going to start with the outside and then we'll jump on the inside. So it's a 2.3 140 horsepower manual gearbox and engine, and it's done just over 14,000 miles. On the exterior, it's finished in this lovely white with the red and black decals. It's got an underslung LPG gas tank, which has got plenty in it at the minute. There's an indicator in the inside I'll show you, and you can see how much gas you've got in the system. That's where you fill that up. Toilet cassette goes nicely just inside there, and it's really simple to use. And then just below you've got the wastewater outlet and your clean water tank outlet. The water filler, so you've got an internal onboard water tank and waste tank, so that's your inboard fill. Just here, the previous owner has had a hot and cold shower point fitted, so that's what that one is there. And then just there is your external hookup point where you plug your electric cable in. Previously glass to the rear of the van, so this one's got the two long bench seats, so it's a two traveller, two sleeper, and it's nice and private on the internals. You can see just in the roof there, it's got a digital television aerial. This vehicle, you won't see it from here, but it's also got a solar panel, and the charger that's fitted keeps the vehicle battery and the leisure battery nice and charged up and maintained while you're not using the vehicle. So in the pod there, right at the top above the barn doors, you've got a reverse camera, and then as we've said, this is fitted by Armitage trailers and tow bars, so it's a scooter rack or motorbike rack. You will be limited to about 100 kilos on here, so it is for a small scooter. You can't put like a sports bike on there or anything because they will be too heavy. Round to the passenger side of the vehicle, you can see it's finished with these really nice black and chromed finish alloy wheels. Then we've got the electric step. And then just in here is where your AdBlue and diesel point is. Now when we open the side door, we've got a fly screen inside, LED strip light for the external awning, and then you've also got your wind out Dometic canopy with an awning rail fitted. So if you wanted an air awning on the side, that's where you would fit that to that if you wanted to stay somewhere for a little bit of a longer kit. Now jumping onto the inside of the vehicle, down on the cab, this vehicle is a Classique, so it's a dealer special, so it's already been opted with sat nav, reverse camera, solar panel, wind out canopy, cab blinds, so it's finished to a really high standard. You've got windscreen blinds that you can pull across from the pillars, and you've also got driver's door and passenger door blinds that you can pull over, so the van's really private of an evening. The driver's seat and passenger seat both swivel, so you can have a really comfortable sitting position. Then your table is freestanding, so you can use it inside or outside, and it sits just behind there. Now talking about the LPG gas tank, this one's powered on at the minute, so you can see that's your level indicator. So at the minute all the lights are green, so it's full right the way to the top. As you use the gas, these lights go down and they'll go amber and then red as it approaches empty. This control panel here is for the 12 volt system, so it's basic, really easy to use. Power on, power off, levels check, so that one checks the levels in the battery, that one checks the levels in the water tank. This one turns your external light on and off, that turns your internal light on and off, and that turns your water pump on and off. And then the whale heating system is a combination boiler system, so it runs off gas or electric. So when you push this button, at the minute we're only plugged in, we've only got gas on board, so it'll only give you that option. But when you're plugged into the mains, you'll get a couple of wiggly lines at the side as well, so you can run it off gas, electric or both. And the heating and hot water will both do the same. Round into the kitchen area, we've got this really nice fridge freezer, it says, so there we go. So you've got the freezer box at the top. These are electric use only, so they run a 12 volt or 240. 12 volt when you travel in, 240 when you're plugged into the mains. And then underneath you've got that storage locker. Previous owners put some nice little shelves in there, so that's always a nice little touch. And then in the kitchen itself, we've had the microwave option fitted, and if you can see above my head,
twinklies.
They're probably reflecting on my head actually. We've got these little twinkly fairy light LEDs. Again, they are removable, they're not standard, they were added by the previous customer.
Plugged, aren't they?
They're plugged into a little USB, and this van's obviously had a lot of love and attention. It's been really well used, and it's been someone's pride and joy. So they've enjoyed it, so you should as well. You can take them off if you want to, they're just on little plastic clips. But yeah, they're quite cute, and they just twinkle away of an evening. So as you go along to the rear of the van, we've got these high level storage lockers. In this one at the back, you've got the control unit for the solar charger, so that's a dual charger, so it does the vehicle and leisure battery. And then if we look to this side, another added bonus, if you're going quite far afield with this one, you've got motorhome Wi-Fi. So if you've got a smart telly, or if you've got an app like Apple devices or Android devices, if you can't get a TV signal from the digital area when you're in the Highlands somewhere, if you can get mobile signal, then you can use that and stream mobile apps, Netflix, BBC iPlayer, all those sort of things. There are many others available, but then you've got lots and lots of storage all the way across here. And then back into the kitchen unit at the side of you, you've got an oven and grill combi, really nice sink, lots and lots of storage. And then you get this little worktop extension to the side as well. Now, a really clever bed layout with the CV20s, because the sofas are just over 6 foot in total length each. So you can use them as 2 singles if you really want to, because they'll pull together into the middle. Now, because you've got these 2 small sofas at the end, these stay as sofas. So if you turned these together into a double bed, I'm 6'1" and I can sleep widthways across the back of these vans. If it makes you feel any better, I can do it, and it's quite comfortable. Now if you wanted to, you're not restricted, so you can sleep lengthways. What that does then, it means you're not having to climb over someone of an evening to get off and go to the toilet, because you've got this section which is always open. So if you're a couple that one likes an early morning and one doesn't, you can stay in bed, one can still sit on the sofa, and you can still you can still sort of sit there, have a cup of tea, watch telly, just wake up, and then you've got a nice toilet, shower, all in one wet room as well. The facilities in the van are absolutely amazing, and the user friendliness of this van is brilliant, because it's only 5.99 meters in total length, and with the spec of it, it's a brilliant van that you can use for a day out to the Derbyshire Dales, to Chatsworth Garden Centre, whatever you want to do. Or if you want to go and do 2 weeks on a ferry, go to France and Spain and whatever else, you can, because the user friendliness side of things on these vans is absolutely incredible. They are 3.5 tons, so you can drive them on a standard car licence. They've got an amazing payload of way over 500 kilograms, and they're just really robust vans. If you are a couple that likes to do a weekend festival while camping, you can do it. If you want to go and just do a day away with a friend or a family member, you can do it. If you want to go and take a drive away awning and tell your friends to come and see you where you are on a campsite and have 2 weeks doing that, you can do it. The van will literally tick all the boxes of everything you need to do. This layout is really nice. Underneath here you've got all the additional storage as well, so that side's totally empty if you can look under there. And then that's your awning winder. This side is a little bit different, because underneath here you've got the little things like your water heater, housing for the leisure battery and bits and bobs, but you get blackout blinds and fly screens on all of the windows and the roof blinds, and they're just brilliant. They're loads of fun, and it's an adventure waiting for you to just go. So enjoy your twinkly lights and enjoy your scooter rack, and I hope you've liked the video. And if you like any help with van conversions, I know these vans really well. They work really well, so don't be afraid to ask for me. My name's Mark. Thank you for your time. I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.